I gave everything to radar.
Hey guys, these girls make you proud to be an American.
That's right, the Barnwich sisters.
Those lovely marigolds of song and dance, those all-American sweethearts, the Barnwich sisters doing their rendition of Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy.
Attention all personnel, it's going to be another hot one today. Temperature expected to reach 92 degrees. Volleyball game at 0800. Clothing optional.
All right, the game is 9 cards for sneaky. Deuces and ladies wild in combination with the red.
Give me those. The game is 5-star set. 5-star set?
This is General MacArthur, 5-star stud.
Oh, John, run a martini, did you please?
Oh, John, you made the best damn martinis in all Korea.
Oh, in the whole world. One thing to make it better. $3. All right, you take this 5-star set.
Anything wild?
This is the deal. Come on, any of them, whatever you got.
Hey, look, I can have a little bit.
Sure, that's full of shit.
Say goodbye, you in?
I'm game.
Oh, you certainly are.
Yeah, my shower date tomorrow.
Now, good guy. What's going on here?
I don't know what's going on here, Mark.
You know that gambling is against regulations. What do you want, Homer? I'm looking for Coco O'Reilly.
Haven't seen him.
We checked on your shoes.
Hey,
Hey, I'm here. The major person knows what's going on.
He does now.
Well, he will.
Hey, pull up a chair, Father.
Oh, me, oh heavens, no, I couldn't gamble.
When I use the money, Father, think of it as church bingo.
Oh, okay. I'd like to give my credit card to Robbie. We'll take $200 and deliver solid right in. Oh, Captain Sears, D-I-U-N-K. Captain Mac is R-A-W-O-L. It's not old maid. Let's fill up the filth and join us. Hot work, damn. I think I just got me a flat tire. Oh, John, fix the sergeant a martini extra dry, if you would, please.
Robbie, I'd like to meet Sergeant Devine, Klinger, Igor, Father Mulcahy, and Private Lopez.
Sergeant, I think it's your deal.
All right, everyone out of my tent. The game is over.
Frank, we invited the men.
Well, nobody consulted me. And besides, gambling is frivolous and it's against regulations. We're in very serious business.
Thanks, Frank.
I want you to listen and out of here now.
Hey, why don't you go pick up somebody your own rank?
Hey, go lay a hand with Major Hoover.
Yeah, if she's out there, go play it yourself.
Here's McIntyre, you have not heard the end of it. Now you listen and get out of here now.
You heard the major. All right,
let's rock.
Sir.
Shot for
helicopters.
Wait for it, sir.
Hear ye, 0900 hours and all intel. Incoming wounded, folks.
What am I doing out here? I'm not lighthouse, I'm a chef.
Well, you are a lighthouse now. Keep the thing going in direction in this direction.
Two of them have already cracked up, and one of them landed in the middle of the river.
We will have all the wounded. Touch with a good enough fast. Well, I hope we don't know where to land a night shopper. Hey, I see you.
Stop! Is something over my head?
No, just some old in it.
Stop! Napkin or
Blue, please, that's a threat.
Here's what happens to be a bowl of oak leaf.
You know, I thought that was a little big for Denver. Only the big guy with the severe pain who can handle a third grain. If not, he doesn't have anesthesiologist and bag to support breathing. Look at what I said.
Informed opinion, 7 quarter.
Well, the opinion was a line of instruction with the boot full of blood.
You're told me in the presence of others for the last time.
Really? Don't forget your hat, Frank. Well, those cats in the north know how to break up a poker game. I mean, I hate their methods, but they do save you money.
Why don't we have a war sometime with blank ammunition?
Pride, no casualties, no fun.
There's too much chatter. It's distracting.
Yeah, especially if you don't know what you're doing.
Pierce, do you mind? We have 5 more cases prepped and waiting.
Tell them there'll be an hour wait for a table.
Put them in the bar, tell them to drink.
Fun. Fun! I said fun! Come on, move it!
Frank. Fine.
Yeah, he's a great hitter. The boy's got a lousy arm.
Here's, I don't need any of your help.
Oh, no, you might want to check with your patients on that, Frank.
Colonel Blake, I must protest the continual harassment.
Stick up her ass. Make her roll in there.
Working at the point there. Oh, so that's what Frank is doing under the table.
Pierce, I'm warning you.
Warning me? Him, you should be warning all of Korea about Frank. Better yet, let me do it. Attention, all personnel. Frank Burns is hereby declared an unnatural disaster and is off limits to all wounded until further notice.
Colonel!
Here, Corporal O'Reilly. Corporal O'Reilly, I know you can hear me.
Yes, sir.
Can you see the officer, sir?
No, sir. I mean, Sergeant.
That's better. Corporal, I've had my eye on you, and this whole colonel's favorite and radar doesn't wash with me.
Yes, Sergeant.
Eventually, Blake's going to be gone, and you're going to placate me for the duration. You got that, Corporal?
Yes, Sergeant.
Good.
True, and in America, when you're hungry, you eat something called the French fry, the overheated dog. Everybody's fixing a fast. Also, everyone can read and write. Everyone has shoes. And so, Captain Hawk and Captain Trumper says it is so. Also, it's a great country, many political person. Captain Hawk has something memorized.
Tell us the name.
There's Mr. G. Washington, Mr. Lincoln, Mr. H. Truman, and the famous Mr. Little Watson. The more I have to walk with the towel from Big Texas.
Look, man, this could have happened to anyone. It could happen to anyone. It happened to me. What the heck is it? Here. I think I'm going to ask for a transfer. That's foolish. Nothing like this has ever happened to me before. I've never been spoken to like that by any doctor. He's getting meaner all the time. You're an excellent nurse. It didn't foul up. I feel like such a fool breaking down like this. You've been up 18 hours. Well, you two don't exactly look noisy. You haven't heard about it? I'm too tired for guessing games. Heard about what? Major Bird left me in charge of post op. One of the men was sick. They carried him in. I brought the suction machine. What the hell? I had to do something to try. Anyway, the suction machine wasn't functioning. Neither was the patient. Major Bird came in while I was trying to work the machine, and right in front of everyone, he yelled out, "Lieutenant Phillips, you killed my patient!" Yeah, that sounds just like a bird. Think of this as saved. I think it'd be better if I transfer. I don't. Get some rest. Talk about it when you're feeling more like yourself. Sure, that's what you need, rest. Don't tired.
Hawkeye Trapper, how much is it Dr. Nurse Penny? You get Captain Dr. Hawkeye, Captain Dr. Trapper.
Yeah, make credit. We've heard a lot about you. How's it going?
Be a hell of a lot better if this damn war wasn't bombing you, killing everything in sight.
We left a note about that, Mr. Jesper. Is there ever something to find in the generals to drive horses?
Get me. I don't give a horse's gratuity for generals. They claim they're over here to help the Koreans, and yet they turned down every one of my requests for aid. If it weren't for Colonel Blake, I'd be out of the business.
Well, I'd like to be out there.
Yeah, maybe we should all go home and let the general fight it out.
Dr. McCready taught me to read and write American. How to be a doctor.
I thought you said he found him cold, wet, and half buried in a box of articulated. That was radar.
Old John came to my clinic right after his parents were killed by the Japanese.
before it starts, I come to Louisiana Boots to help my uncle work his farm. My uncle was killed and the farm bombed out. Now I work at American Doctor so I can get America. And Captain Dr. Hojan.
He's the captain for that guy.
The supplies are loaded in the Jeep.
Well, what's up with you?
Oh, Major Burns and Willingham.
Major Burns.
Any grown-ups and children, please.
What makes Major Burns go what?
Well, Major Burns is not long on human kindness. Major Burns wouldn't go drowning in a pot of water. Major Burns has no heart. They became a cardiograph. Spells out IOU.
Come on, Major.
Well, it's nice to finally meet you.
See you around. See you around.
Ditto. Good luck. No, it's a shame we can't do something for that kid. Something good come out of Seymour with each other.
I think that a nice. Did I ever tell you what we did to Dean Mercy Lodge at Angry Sergeant College?
No.
Pierce, that ruckus you had with Frank has straightened the whole outfit.
Come on, everybody knows about Butterfingers. That's not new.
Colonel, if he continues, I'm going to file a formal complaint.
Well, follow counter complaint against Frank Burns, impersonating as a surgeon and masquerading as a human being.
It's impossible.
See, even she agrees.
Pierce, I want you to patch it up.
There's nothing to patch up, Henry. Unless Frank's been operating again.
I want you to apologize.
In public, the way you insulted him.
Apologize? You mean like I'm sorry, Frank, you're a great guy and a fine surgeon? If I tried to say that, my tongue would snap off his roller.
Pierce.
Come on, people have to be warned about him, Henry. He's dangerous with sharp instruments, like scalpels and probes.
Listen, Pierce, there is a war on.
Nothing gets by you, does it?
Have some trouble in post op, Frank? No, it's just the usual. Some incompetent nerd killing my patients again, that's all. That's what I thought. Finished work for the day?
Yeah, why?
Good, I just wanted to make sure that you had time to sleep this off.
McIntyre, you're under arrest. He's finding himself in order. Homer, that man is under arrest now, confined to his quarters.
That's a good one. Captain McIntyre, you are... Come on, Homer.
And you're under arrest. Hi, Henry. What the hell is the matter with you?
Henry, would you like a martini? Of course, you can fix no martinis, please.
Well, what is wrong with you?
I don't know. I must have lost my punch. I never expected the son of a bitch to get up.
That's no kind of answer.
Come on, everybody knows about that guy.
Now, I cannot have my junior officers striking each
Damn
other.
it, Henry. Frank Burns is a menace. Every time a patient dies on him, he says it's God's will or somebody else's fault.
This time he blamed it on some nurse who was stupid enough to believe it.
I'm just getting tired of you guys always trying to run this outfit. Now, look, this time there's going to be real disciplinary action.
What do you have in mind, Henry?
Shucks, I don't know. What do you guys think I ought to do?
Have a drink.
Sure you're all right, Frank?
Oh, yeah, I'm used to it.
You can't let him get away with this. It is disrespectful, not only to you and your rank, but to the United States Army. I think you should press charges.
No, Margaret. Every great officer has his fun. He just can't go on running to a superior officer every time he has a little problem.
I just think to myself, what does General McCarthy do in this situation?
What do you do, Frank?
I don't know.
Sign these, please, sir.
Radio? What's this, radar?
That's personal, sir.
Well, you can tell me my name's on it.
Well, I'm taking this correspondence course through the AAA High School Diploma Company of Delaware, Indiana, and it's final week.
Oh, and you want me to take you to the senior prom?
Oh, no, sir. This says that I passed my final exam.
Oh, well, I know you passed your final exam.
You must, sir. You signed it.
Too quick, Radar. Now, you know me. I'll sign anything Army. I'll sign the surrender papers. But I've got a reputation in civilian practice to think about in the waxing 90s. This world's trouble with the AAA High School Diploma Company of,
Delavan, Indiana. I'm sorry, sir. You know, if you want, you could give me the test yourself. I just didn't want to take up any of your time.
Well, that's no problem. I mean, the war is kind of slow right now. Well,
It's right here, sir, in this officially sealed envelope.
the seal is broken.
Oh,
Well, that must have been the censor. They're always on the lookout for a dirty question.
All right, now. Get a paper and pencil. Sit down. Comfortable? No, that's a rhetorical question.
oh, I don't study those.
Then what?
Rhetorical.
Come on, Radar, stop fooling around. Now, here's the first question. What is a three-sided object with two equal sides?
Yes, sir, regret.
For which speech is Abraham Lincoln most remembered?
I thought we found
Is something wrong?
No, Radar, your answers are right. You just memorized them in the wrong order.
I just peeked at the first few.
That's cheating.
It's my only chance.
Nonsense, Radar. Now, you're smart enough to get through this on your own, okay? I'm going to give you two famous dates from history.
Okay.
1492.
Okay, hold it. 1492.
And 1776.
1776.
Now, what are those?
I know.
What?
3,200.
Congratulations, Radar. You just graduated from the AAA High School Diploma Company of Delavan, Indiana.
Thank you, sir.
He's probably in there in the middle of it. This situation's becoming intolerable.
You know what we need? We need a new commanding officer. We don't go by the book.
Frank, that's a wonderful idea. We could lead this camp with discipline and respect. With Colonel Blake out of the way, we could make this unit proud to stand with the fighting forces of the United States Army.
No longer, darling. That's mutiny.
Not if Colonel Blake has been relieved of duty.
How can we do that?
Well, go to the top, my darling. Daddy always says if you want anything done, go to the top. He'll write directly to General Hammond.
That's a marvelous idea. Once he sees how this camp is run, he's sure to put us in command.
We'll do it for the sake of the unit.
For the good of the Army. For the USA.
Oh, Frank, the thought of you in command.
Hey, what's going on? Oh, Margaret.
Oh, sorry, Father.
Shut up!
The Dickersons, I love them. The Valley Dickersons are wonderful. Oh my God. I just remember.
Frank, my lips are hot. Kiss my hot lips.
Hey, here we are. We've made it out to our first stop on our Korean tour, giving you fighting boys a piece of the apple pie.
Feel for the kiss from all of your sweethearts back home.
Hey, that's the real reason why you boys are here.
Oh, gee, Flappy, I thought it was for you.
Ha, ha, ha. The Barnwood sisters.
I wrote my mother, I wrote my father, and now I'm writing you too. I'm sure of mother, I'm sure of father, now I want to be sure of you. Don't sit under the apple tree with anyone else but me, anyone else but me. Anyone else but me? No, no, no. Just remember that I've been true to nobody else but you. So just be true to me. Don't go walking down Lover's Lane with anyone else but me. Anyone else but me. Anyone else but me. No, no, no. Don't start showing off all your charm. Somebody else's arms. You must be true to me. I'm so afraid that the plans we made underneath those moonlit skies will fade away, and you're bound to stray if the stars get in your eyes. So don't sit under the apple tree with anyone else but me. You're my L-O-V-E. What'd you say? You're my L-O-V-E. One more time.
Father Mulcahy will be holding religious instruction classes for anyone interested, Sunday morning in the mess tent. All denominations are welcome. Oh yeah, sorry guys, the wall in the women's shower has been repaired. All peepholes have now been eliminated.
Please, you must try and eat something.
No, mahogany, no. Excuse me, sir, but he thinks you're trying to poison him because he is North Korean.
Poison him, me? Certainly not, see? Good guy, good guy.
Oh, my God, no. It says you taste it first.
Well, I'll save the next for a last resort. Well, down the hatch, I hope.
You sir mind if I sit here?
You're very democratic, Radar.
Radar, is that tomato juice? This red stuff? Yes, sir.
Boy, I haven't seen tomato juice since I left the States. Would you like this juice, sir? My lips never touch the glass.
No, Radar, I can get my own.
No, please, sir, take mine.
Thank you, Radar. That's very nice.
Oh, it's nice being nice to you, sir.
No, Canton had the power to marry you.
Thanks, Radar. That tomato juice really hit the spot. You're welcome, sir. Clear. Colonel Blake really flipped out of that tomato juice. You want to make sure he gets one every morning?
Not a chance. We got one can by mistake. Mostly goes to the brass in the rear. Keeps them from getting too depressed going to the PX all the time.
Maybe we could get a requisition to order some.
From our first sergeant.
This village is wasteful, Coulter.
Yes, Sergeant.
You're losing half of the apple pop. Apples don't grow on trees, you know.
I know, Sergeant.
What's your name?
Sergeant Lopez, Sergeant.
Lopez? Well, Lopez, you're going on KP.
I am okay, sir.
The minute you come out, you're going right back on it.
Oh, boy.
Attention, all personnel, incoming wounded. They're at it again. All personnel report to OR immediately.
Put your weight on me. I got you.
His leg is covered with shrapnel.
Clang, clang, clang went the trolley. Ding, ding, ding went the bell. Woo! Ding, ding, ding went the hot
How you work over there?
And the moment I saw
Ain't
the
nothing to do when I put
bell.
my left side for a clamp, when I wiggle my ears, beat me under the seat.
Jack. Quiet, Frank, we're working.
Quiet, all of you. I got a bullet near the heart here. I don't need all this hubbub.
6,000 units, cocaine, penicillin every 6 hours. That's the easy part. Now I got to tell him how to remove his leg.
Sergeant, son, you're alive.
Klinger, I need more sponges here.
Indeed I do. You know I do. Give me,
Lawrence,
give
honey,
me
Lawrence,
what I cry for. You know you got the remedy that I died for. You know you made me
No, I've had it with you, Crumb. After slaving over these wrecks for 18 hours, talking to you about the last thing I want to do. Shut up.
Clang, clang, clang.
What's the matter here? It's cracking up.
Ding, ding,
No,
ding,
I mean,
bell.
what? Suit
Ding,
yourself.
ding, ding, when my
No,
heart
come on,
goes.
come over there, I'm gonna break one of yours
I
off.
got dibs on the other one.
No, count all your phones in the phone. Found your mark in the ring. All right, now wait. Let off enough steam now. Let's zip our lips.
You want to help Frank with that zipper too, hot lips?
Hey, Frank. Kiss my hot lips, Frank.
Sure, no.
I wanna love that music.
Hawkeye!
Yeah, baby.
I've got a letter from Dean Lodge of Androscoggin College, Maine.
We'll read it right off.
Dear Hawkeye, your recent letter after all these years came as a complete surprise. I wish I could say I was delighted. Cautious will have to do. I naturally remember you very well, Hawkeye. You have asked if I will accept Hojon as a pre-med student, and after reviewing his application, I must say his record appears to be outstanding, although somewhat unusual. My suggestion that you may have written a letter accompanying Hojon's application for him was quickly squelched by the members of the English department who also remember you. Nevertheless, we are looking forward to Hojon's arrival for the fall semester. Very truly yours, Mercy Lodge, Dean of Andrew Scott College.
Like you have one American Dr. Hojan.
Sir? Yeah, right on. There's a P.S. Well, read it. P.S. I'm accepting Hojan in good faith, despite my better judgment and the impossibility you have matured over the years. However, if this is another Hawkeye Pierce joke, I'll never buy a lobster from your father again.
How am I doing?
That's a good doctor. BP's low, pulse is rapid.
Give me a unit of whole blood. I'm gonna have to go to the test. This could take a while. Hope he doesn't have a late date.
Is it absolutely necessary to make bad jokes while you're operating?
Absolutely. Scalpel.
Scalpel.
Found it invaluable to make bad jokes ever since I did my first autopsy. One of my colleagues put a kidney under my cap. Sponge?
Fine.
Okay, how am I doing now?
You're fine. He's in trouble.
Trevor, can I be of any help? Yeah, you can pray for me to become a better doctor in the next 5 minutes.
Attention. They've decided to call it a day up north. All surgical personnel are on conditional standby until further notified.
Sergeant Devine, keyboard. What's up, Radar? I'd like to do something nice for Colonel Blake, and I was wondering if you guys could maybe help me.
Just remember, no good deed ever goes unpunished.
What do you have in mind, Radar?
Well, I'd like to make sure Colonel Blake gets tomato juice every morning, except Sergeant Bulmer's in charge of requisitioning. And I know he'll say no. I was wondering if you guys could maybe talk to him.
We'll see what we can do.
Yeah, I guess we can talk to him.
Gee, that'd be swell.
Sure, Radar.
Thanks, guys. Hey, what's up, Padre? Hey, didn't you ever hear that ancient joke about the guy who saved his entire regiment by shooting the cook?
No, how did it go?
Well, Father, you're not eating your food. You know something that we don't know?
Something's troubling me, Hawkeye.
Oh, hey, think of me as your mother, Father.
Can I make a confession?
Well, as long as you don't use any real names.
Look, some time now I've been comparing the disparity of our callings, doctor versus priest. You fellows are always able to see the results of your work. I mean, you know immediately who's been successful. For me, the results are far less tangible. Sometimes, most of the time, I honestly don't know whether I'm doing any good or not.
You know, I had a professor in med school who always said that God cures patients. Well, the doctor.
You think that's true?
No, I'm able to do a lot of things in surgery that I'm really not good enough to do.
Thanks, Hawkeye.
Hey, Bulmer, how about doing us a favor?
Take a favor. Stick it.
Oh, sure.
Listen, these guys don't deserve any disability. This one's an NCO and that one's an enlisted crew.
This favor is for Colonel Blake.
Oh, him.
Yeah, he's our commanding officer, Sergeant Bulmer.
Your commanding officer, excuse me, not mine. Colonel Blake is no more fit for command than I am. What this camp needs is a real commanding officer, someone like Major Burns. Colonel Blake has no sensitivity for anybody's feelings. Just the other day, he said that I had my nose so far up Major Burns' butt that I needed a bedpan for my brain. Now it's one of two cooks.
Oh, leaders talk Korean.
The colonel was making a joke, Sergeant. Look, my brains and Major Burns' butt are no joke.
Colonel Blake's crazy about tomato juice.
How about requisitioning some for a Sergeant Bulmer?
Yeah, forget about it. It's way too expensive. Each month I've only got so much.
Well, look, you can see right there, Sergeant Bulmer. I think the world of Colonel Blake. He's a good Christian. I think.
Hey, Sergeant Bulmer, is that a yes?
All right, you can have your juice on one condition.
What's that?
I need a pair of knives.
Pair of nylon?
Yeah.
Varicose veins?
Not for me, stupid.
Oh, no, of course not.
Oh my goodness, this is where I leave.
So we get the nylon, Colonel Blake gets some juice?
That's it, straight.
Deal.
I can never sleep on my stomach.
Me neither. I can sleep on anyone else's but mine.
How bad is it?
Well, I wouldn't go horseback riding for a while.
It's really embarrassing. Why? Because when I go home, people are going to ask me where I got hit. What am I supposed to tell them?
Say, I got shot in Korea.
But
But what if they ask you where I got hit?
Look them straight in the eye. Say without blinking, I got hit in the butt. If they keep giving you any crap, drop your pants and show them your scar.
You make me laugh, Doc.
Whitney, we're talking about your body. It's been invaded by a bullet. There's nothing amusing about that.
Don't I know it?
On the other hand, you should be very proud of a very special wound. Symbolic of this entire war. This whole thing was one gigantic pain in the butt. When they give you your Purple Heart, you can tell them exactly where to fit it.
Thanks, Doc.
You're welcome.
It was the weirdest thing. I was sitting in this foxhole. It seemed like nothing was happening, so I was reading one of those coming to sleep. The one that says, we're all fighting for Wall Street.
Oh, personally, I would read them.
And suddenly I look and there's this Chinese GI standing over me.
What did you let him sneak up on you like that?
He was my age, no older. We just stared at each other. I guess he was just as surprised as I was. Probably the first time he'd seen an American close up.
Then he shot you?
We both fired. I got hit in the shoulder and it knocked me flat on my back.
What happened to him?
The medics say I got him.
Good for you.
I guess so.
Is there anything I can do you?
I'd like to drop a line to Mom. Tell her I'm okay.
Of course. Dear mother,
No. It's Mom. She needs to be calling her.
dear mom,
Hey, does anybody got a mirror? Sell it for a compact? Just don't ask who's the fairest in the land.
Oh, Ben, what you do that for, man? I had mustache all my life.
You were born with a mustache?
Well, since I was 12,
You had to shave it to stitch up your face.
they should have left it alone, man.
Well, so you don't look like Gilbert Roland for a while.
You don't understand. No mustache. I might as well just be wearing a dress.
Hey, you'll watch it, son.
You don't ever wear a mustache.
Well, I think you look okay. You got nice bushy eyebrows.
Leave me alone, man. It's you here with you. I got nothing to look at. They did my mustache.
Nice chatting with you, too.
We'll ship you back to Tokyo in a few days. You should be more comfortable there.
Yeah, that'll be terrific.
You gonna be all right?
Thought we had made it. Stay in your rear. Clear out landmines. That's great, Herb. No one's shooting at you. Just take your time. Flip the wires.
What happened?
We laid our landmines down to patterns, so we knew how to pick them up. We booby-trapped a few of them, so the enemy wouldn't clip the wires. I forgot about that. Next thing I knew, I was lying in the middle of the road. My legs felt kind of numb. And I said to myself, Herb, you've got to chop them.
Attention! A pair of blue evening pumps has been found in the shower. They can be claimed in Colonel Blake's office and are size 12. Corporal Klinger. Also, Lieutenant Vince Martini leaves for a honeymoon in Tokyo at 0900. Any nurse wishing to be the bride, please contact Lieutenant Martini. No experience is necessary.
When I hear that serenade in blue, I'm somewhere in another world with you.
Hey, Klinger, you got a minute?
Me? Where would I get a minute? I'm up at Don Hall and patients in out of the OR. Then it's over to post operating over at bedpan by name. Then sentry duty. Then over to the mess tent to peel potatoes just for laughs. When you go supposed to rinse out a few things. That was hair. Iron a dress.
Yeah, it's really rough on a soldier.
Yeah, who cares? Nobody cares. You can bet MacArthur doesn't have to rinse out his own nylons.
Speaking of which, how much you want for these?
Forget it! They're not for sale. They're my lucky pair. Oh, come on. No kidding. My Uncle Bob used them to get out of World War II.
We need them for Colonel Blake.
Yeah, well, I need them for my freedom. To get back to Toledo and real food. This army swap ruining my figure. You know how long it's been since I had Kitty Bill Sonata?
What if I told you I can get you some Kibby Bill Sanaya and some Sarah Kolarski with a big bowl of pneumonia for dessert? Do we get the nylon?
You can't pronounce it. How could you even cook it? Not a chance.
Not by me, but I do know a fitting little place not far from here.
Sergeant, set my mouth to water. It's pretty dangerous for a person of my race. It's a deal.
All right.
Not so fast. The meal first.
Where are we going to find Lebanese food in Korea?
I know Turkey's cooking a unit not far from here.
The Turkish is not Lebanese.
Close enough, my friend, close enough. Come on, let's go find radar.
Well, hello. We've made it to stop number 2 of our USO tour. Thinking of all our fighting boys here in Korea.
Boy, and what a job you all are doing.
The Bonwit Sisters.
Attention, all emergency personnel. The mandatory screening of VD, your friend or foe, has been postponed. If you need the aforementioned film's vital information, pronto, please see our VD specialist, Major Frank Burns.
Nobody knows the trouble I see.
Well, you know, this thing has knocked out more guys than Joe Louis.
The winner and still champion.
Captain, can I be excused for this detail? My arms are bagging all around my knees.
Get bigger than me.
Corporal, you're going to have to do a better job than this. I want this floor clean enough to eat off.
That's easy. It's already cleaner than the tables in the mess.
Rubbish.
Oh, what a festive mood people get in at a GI party.
You call that clean, Private?
I just started, sir.
Well then, when you're done cleaning it, clean it again.
Frank, how long are you going to be here?
Oh, about 10 minutes. Wait, God. Those things aren't even connected.
I told you this was a painter's job.
You great guy. Frank, why don't you go make yourself useful? I don't have to be useful. I'm the supervisor. You're doing a good job at it. Yeah, go stop it, dude.
Put more elbow grease in that, Corporal.
More elbow grease.
Don't you talk back to me.
Yes, sir.
Put a cork in that laughing liberty's louse.
Hold it. What's going on here,
The
Burns?
whole thing, Henry. Frank tried to eat Clinger's mom.
I thought I put you in charge of this detail.
Doing a great job, Colonel. He's already washed his face and his shirt.
Yeah, at the same time.
Why is this taking so long?
Well, nobody's obeying orders and everybody's grumpy.
Oh, not true. I'm grumpy. She's neat. She's that. She's no.
All right. Now, let's just all work together now. Let's just all try to get along.
Get along, little doggy.
I had a long little doggy once.
What was that?
A little hot dog. What happened to him?
Got mustard out.
You guys knock out the silliness.
Knock yourself off, goofball.
I was about to goofball one.
Oh, Colonel, they're making me sick.
Me too.
Please, just finish mopping the floor.
And look at it. It's filthy.
That's right. Criticize my work. I mop my heart out, and that's all the thanks I get.
Don't talk back to me. I'm an officer.
Yeah, but you're no gentleman.
Okay, nurses. Check the surgical pack. Checking. Kudos, head
It's been this way all day, sir. No discipline.
Okay. Now, let's just all work together now. Let's make the best of this, all right? I'm getting out of here.
All right, you're the Colonel. Let's all have some fun.
Attention. Nurses tent tomorrow night, 1900 hours for cucumber facials. The soiree will be held even if we cannot locate more cucumbers locally by applying daikon radishes.
Hey, Rogelio, I've been looking for you.
Leave me alone. I look at you like I'm an idea.
No, wait, I solved your problem.
What are you talking about?
One unofficial government issue, one each mustache. That ain't funny. Go ahead, try it on. I use my own hair. 100% Lebanese. Will probably keep on growing.
How's it look?
It's you.
Oh, yeah, it's not bad. Chico hombre. You might think I did my real mustache.
Give me a couple weeks, I could probably make you one of the handlebars.
Hey, you're not so bad yourself.
Yeah, just don't go spreading it around, okay?
Right. De la Sierra Morena.
Are you in, sir?
Wouldn't surprise me if I was. Here, hold this.
Sir?
Yeah?
I have some stuff for you to sign. If you just sign it fast, I'll only hurt for a minute.
Okie dokie. What's this, Radar?
Which disc is that, sir?
Authorization to send Klinger to a turkey shop tip? Why?
A thing you kind of fill in plasma, sir.
But why Klinger? I mean, he's been AWOL already 4 times this month.
Well, you know how Klinger's always trying to get out of the Army.
Yes, Radar.
I thought that maybe if he spent some time with some of his own people, that...
But Radar, isn't Klinger Lebanese?
Yes, sir.
Well, Radar, the Turks and Lebanese have been enemies for 1,000 years.
Well, then he'll be glad to get back to the 4077, sir.
Good thinking, Radar.
Thank you, sir.
Attention all personnel, incoming wounded. This looks bad, folks. All available personnel report to OR on the double.
Mama.
This one's 7 feet away. We just didn't hold back. We keep going on first.
Mama, is that you, Mama?
There.
Talk to me, Mama. Are you all right?
Fine.
There was nothing I could do, Mama. I tried to grab him, but I couldn't, Mama.
I know. You did your best. You've always done your best. Rest now.
I won't leave you this time, Mama.
You go when you have to. I'll understand.
I won't leave you, Mama, until I know you're all right.
Thank you. Great. I'll be fine. And I'm so proud to have a son like you. No! Lieutenant, you're needed over here on the double.
Well, this kid needs more than a new set of plugs. Look at that.
Iliac artery?
Yeah, lace current effect is done by a fragmentation grenade. Give me some suction.
Suction.
Anterior iliac's out. His body's fractured. Go in after that big fragment. Give me some forceps.
Forceps. You think he'll be paralyzed?
Now, if these 10 fingers haven't lost their magic. There we are, folks. Made in the USA.
You're joking.
Just wanted to see if you're paying attention, Frank.
They need some suctioning. I can't see anything. Let's go. That's good.
How many does it make?
Well, that's Frank. He's the one who puts notches on his scalpel.
Stop it, Jared. This is very shocking.
Zappa, can you finish for me here?
Yeah, go ahead. I'll finish. You close?
Yes, Doctor.
So I heard a little scalpel remark. Good. We won't have to amputate your ears, Frank. How you doing?
We have 10 milligrams morphine. BP is 80 over 50. Thanks.
Okay, I need more negative blood here, quick. The blood's for me. I'm anemic. Stop. I need a priest. Is there a priest? We have a priest. Father Mulcahy? What kind of joint you think we're running here? 7 other IV with a large 4 needle.
Am I going to die, Father?
Of course not, son. You're the 477. Best care anywhere.
These fellas really are the best.
Time to be over 50.
Henry, I need your help over here, please. Just a minute, Pierce.
Don't let me die, Father. Please!
You'll be okay, son.
You don't understand. It was my first time in. When the shooting started, I was so scared I just stood there. I couldn't move.
What happens to the best of them, son?
But Father, I let my buddies down. They were coming on me, and I let them down. Don't let me die, Doc. I've got to make it right with them.
You'll get your chance, son. I promise you.
You'll be fine, son. I promise.
Henry?
We'll be here when you wake up.
Henry, I need your help now, please.
All right, Pierce.
50.
I need help controlling the bleeding. I can get the aorta. I need retraction and suction here.
I can't get a pressure. I've lost the pulse.
All right, I'm going to open the chest. Give me a knife.
Come on, Hawkeye.
Give me a knife.
Pierce, go help McIntyre. Go on, we're jammed up in here.
Come on, kid.
Come on, Hawkeye.
Come on, kid. He's gone, Pierce.
Sorry, Father.
Where is your mercy? You have to take this one too. I promised him. Forgive me for questioning your will.
so young. I just didn't want him to be afraid. Command you, my dear brother, Almighty God, such a dear Creator. Holy Mary, the angels, all the saints, to meet you as you go forth from this life. May Christ was crucified for you, bring you freedom and peace. Christ, the true shepherd, acknowledge you as one of his flock. Please, dear God, forgive all of his sins. Set him among those that you have chosen. May you meet your Redeemer face to face. Enjoy the vision of God's throne.
Hawkeye. I only know what they taught us in command school. Rule number 1 is that young men die. Rule number 2 is doctors can't change rule number 1.
Tonight's movie is The Sands of Iwo Jima, a Rock'em Sock'em war drama of courage and devotion to duty. If you miss it, you can watch it live here, tomorrow and every day.
Actually, you want to look at it?
Do you mind taking constructive criticism?
Not at all.
First of all, Gordon, so easy to go overboard with one of those. That's tasteful without being naughty.
Thank you, ma'am.
One thing, you must wear a slip underneath. With the sun shining behind you, I can see clear through too.
No, I don't want to incur the tramp, ma'am, but don't you find this weather just a little bit warm for excessive undergarments?
Wouldn't want to be slave to fashion. Here I am, soldier.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thanks for the x-ray.
Clear. Here's the map with your directions and your pad. Igor has the penicillin. The rest of the stuff is loaded in the Jeep. If you leave now, you should make it by supper time.
Not so fast there.
Lead on, oh pickle stomach of mine.
Oh, good luck, cleaner.
Don't you ever speak to me again! That's an order, Sergeant!
Yeah, Sergeant Bulmer. Got your stockings. Sergeant, what? Your nylon, Sergeant. Don't you remember? You told me if I got them for you, then you'd order the tomato juice for Colonel Blake.
Look, if your precious Colonel wants his precious juice, why don't you get 2 potatoes with it now? Take him down to the motor pool and drive over his head with a Jeep.
What's eating him?
Who's gonna go and just told them to bug out?
Let's bug off, Lopez.
Whatever.
Oh, John, one more time, if you please. Captain Hawkeye drinks too much.
You think this is too much? Just to see too much. In the words of another captain, I have not yet begun to drink.
Captain Hawkeye drinks too much.
Oh, John. Well, as long as you're sitting over here pretending to be Thomas Edison as a boy, sounds like it's in a telegram.
Sure, hold on a second.
That's your reading. Captain Marvel in his form-fitting underwear.
No, I was just catching up on my history.
Oh, war crime.
Yeah?
Really should wait for the book to come out. World War II. A lot of good songs came out of that war. I'll be home for Christmas. You know that one?
No, that was a little before my time.
You were lying on the rug listening to me sing that song on the radio. Still smell the rug. You guys died there today, right now? I had my hands inside one of them. I tried to say, all right. It was there, but it wasn't. There wasn't anything I could do. Yeah, a lot of real good songs, real touching songs came out of this book.
Right, you want to send that telegram now, right?
It's the master race, and we high.
You want to send that telegram?
Very fast, not a minute too. To Harry S. Truman, White House, and a copy to Secretary General, United Nations. Dear Harry, who's responding? Sign that affectionately. I just got it by that. Come on, send it right away. Please, let me know the minute you get it now. Okay.
Don't you believe in nothing?
Oh, no, ma'am. If I don't have anything nice to say about anybody,
What do you want?
Oh, I'm sorry to bother you, Major, but there's something of major importance I need to discuss with the Major. And where's Frank?
You mean Major Burns?
Well, I know he's in here. What, is he sniffing your dress heels or something?
Major Burns is in the mess tent. You know he gives an orientation lecture every Friday afternoon.
Why then are we here? Very good question. And I'd like to answer that question with an answer. The American presence in Korea is present at the request of the United Nations. We are here to keep the peace, to keep that enemy back behind the 38th parallel where they came from. Otherwise, they continue pushing south down Korea, make a left turn, and before you know it, they'd be pushing down Main Street, USA. There's a lot I could teach you about this subject, but the essence of really great teaching is to answer those questions which are uppermost in your mind. So, does anybody have a question? Anything off the top of your head? Anything at all? Any...
Come on, Frank, I got a question.
Any one of the enlisted men who have to be here? Captain Pierce.
Why are we here?
I believe I just answered that.
No, I mean, what's this war about? How did it start?
The communist, Pierce. And don't you try to make fun of this. This is very serious business.
Fun, Frank. I just want to know why. What was it? Something we said? Something we didn't say? What?
Let me tell you something, Pierce. These godless communists have been running their own country into the toilet for years, while we've been building the highest standard of living of any country in the world. Well, half these people have never even seen a bathroom, and believe you me, they want to.
They do?
Yeah, and if they can't get our toilets by subversion, then they'll get them by war.
Well, look, I'll be glad to give them mine. I'll just keep my legs crossed right out of here.
Pierce, that was just a figure of speech.
More mention enlisted men again, Frank?
Right.
Oh, God, I have to look it all up to you.
Remember, I figured out while we're here, old Ferris face will be to help me.
Dismissed.
I figured out why we're here. After why all these people are dying. They're goddamn torched. We're fighting for our toilet.
You know something, Hawk? You got a point there. I think you should go have a long talk with the Latrine.
Look, that's where I think we should go right away. I don't think I can keep in what I got to say a whole lot longer.
Lieutenant Roland.
Yeah, what do you want?
What, yeah?
What is this?
Flowers, ma'am.
These are flowers private. I finished the country.
Well, whoever gave these to me told me to give these to Lieutenant Roland, prettiest broad in the whole camp.
Anemones.
Yeah, but now he wants to be friends.
Put them in some water, will you, private?
Yes, ma'am. But don't you want to read the note?
What now?
There's a note with words on it.
Oh, yes, yes. Take this to the flower person. Oh, right away.
Good news, ma'am.
A message from General Hammond, sir. He's madder than hell, and he's coming up here to find out who did it.
Well, he can hardly blame him.
Yes, sir.
Coming up here to find out who did what?
Someone sent a telegram to President Truman, sir.
Telegram? President Harry S. Truman? That President Truman?
Yes, sir, that president.
Was it dirty?
Oh, no, sir. It just said, who's responsible?
Oh, what?
Well, I don't know, sir. That's what the general wants to find out.
Well, then he better get up here right away.
Yes, sir, and he's on his way.
Right, good thinking.
Thank you, sir.
Radar, maybe get rid of this garter belt and clean those other things out of my tent for me?
Yes, sir.
And Radar, do we have enough sherry and ginger ale for the general?
Nobody does, sir.
Oh, well, then if nobody does, then we don't have to, but you better make sure we do, just in case we don't. Sergeant Bowler.
What is it, Brandon?
I thought you might be interested. I was just crossing the compound.
I have no interest in the compound.
That's right, he has no compound interest.
Lieutenant Rollins told me to give you this. Yes.
Oh, this is wonderful. This is great.
Good news, Sergeant.
Good news. She wants to meet with me.
Hey, since everything's so wonderful, how about signing this requisition for?
Oh, sure. Don't sell a fellow short, buddy. Just because I'm a sergeant doesn't mean I don't have a heart. Drinks are on me.
This is a medicine. It's good for the cleaner.
He's a sergeant.
No wonder.
Hey,
Randall, darling.
Eddie, my precious.
Oh, Randall, I'm so proud of your courage.
Courage is something a man can't be afraid to have. That's why I took with me tonight.
Oh, tonight and forever, like the note said.
Forever and always. Betty.
I want to come to you on my knees, super proud. Randall.
Randolph who?
Randall, you, my darling.
Betty?
Yes, darling.
No kidding. Who else do you know named Randolph? I couldn't have written that note. I'm already married.
Oh, say, Mary!
Attention all personnel. Because of last night's incident, stapling Sergeant Vollmer's sheets together while the sergeant was still in them, Colonel Blake has canceled all movies until the individual responsible returns the stapler to the colonel's office.
Oh, what is it now, Radar?
General Hammond, sir.
Oh, General Hammond, sir. How's that telegram, General? Just a little joke. I mean, one of my surgeons got a little connected, you know.
Colonel Blake, we are here to determine your fitness to command.
That telegram is the least of your problems, sir.
Much more serious charges were filed by Majors Burns and Houlihan.
Sit down. We'll begin with the least charges against Lieutenant Colonel Blake. Go ahead, Major Murphy.
Yes, General. Colonel Blake.
Yes, sir. Sit down, Colonel.
Colonel Blake, it is alleged that you permit a game of poker to be played on a regular basis in a place called the Swamp. Furthermore, you have been known to participate. Is this true?
Exactly. What is the swamp? Well, the swamp's what my senior officers call their pit, General. Well, not all my officers call it that. In fact, I don't think it was the men's first name. I believe it was the nurse's. Can we go on with this?
These allegations true, Colonel Blake?
Yes, sir. Well, yes, sir. I mean, in the sense that, well, yes, but I didn't mean I said I gave aid and comfort to the enemy, sir. I mean, well, Big Patty and the supplies. That's what I meant. She gave aid and comfort to the enemy. That's what I meant when I said yes, sir, yes, sir.
The second charge is you have a non-com as a transvestite.
I don't inquire into a man's religion, sir. A transvestite wears women's clothes. Oh, Corporal Klinger, General. Well, you see, General, Klinger's not exactly your recruiting poster type. I mean, it might give you some comfort to know he spends most of his time trying to get out of the Army.
So you confirm that Corporal Klinger has been AWOL 4 times in the last month?
Yes, sir.
And just what do you think of Klinger's attempts to get out of the United States Army?
I must say he's very inventive about it, sir. Frankly, General, I think he'd have made it the last time to get a better tailwind.
Yes, you were.
Yes, sir.
The General has an appointment in Kimpo. This inquiry will be adjourned till 1400. Until this time, Colonel Blake will be placed under arrest and confined to quarters. Also, Colonel Blake, you might want to get O'Reilly. Get all documents to defend yourself against the most serious charges. The falsification of records and aid and comfort to the enemy.
Dismissed. And find these Majors Burns and Hooligan and tell them that they're in charge until further notice.
Yes, sir.
Houlihan, sir.
What, Corporal?
Major Burns and Houlihan, sir.
Oh, whatever. Dismissed.
Sir! Sir! Colonel Blake is confined quarters. He's under arrest.
What for?
A whole bunch of little stuff, but one terrible thing. Giving any comfort to the enemy.
Henry wouldn't do a thing like that.
No, the draft board did that when they sent him over here. Who made the arrest?
General Hammond and Major Murphy are here.
See, Hawk, I told you those 2 stars didn't mean that a taxi was available.
Press the charges. Major Burns? Based on what?
I think it's about the Nurse Crowley business and your telegram to President Truman.
How'd they find out about that?
Well, I don't know, sir. All I know is I got to show them the file on Nurse Crowley at 1,400 hours.
What do you say we show him Nurse Patty?
In person.
We'll take care of this later. You just get those spots.
Thanks, sir. You don't know how upset this makes me.
Oh, Margaret, you don't know how much command excites me.
Oh, yes, I do, Frank.
Oh, Margaret, you've got magic fingers.
After all, I am a nurse.
Oh, yeah, right there. That is good.
You know, I always said behind every man was a woman, Major, sir, with a vibrator.
Oh, what?
It's your wrist, Major. It's idling too fast.
Just what business do you have in here with your, C.O.? C.O.? He doesn't look like carbon monoxide to me. Does he look like carbon monoxide to you?
We want you to know, CO, that we are aware of your thinking.
To make hot lips of CO2? Victory! That's right, Greg. You think on Henry.
Makes you to think and him to think he.
Henry Blake is unfit to command.
We love Archie. This unit's finding a real man in charge.
Oh. Good luck, sir.
Where is it now, Frank?
We're going all right.
Right, to get Nurse Pratt.
So rescue our colonel.
Yeah, to save his breath.
As you were.
Oh, give them a direct order, Frank.
Oh, yes, Frank, please do. We've never ignored one of those before. You guys are going nowhere. You're both under arrest.
Major,
What do you want?
a supply requisition.
Come
order
back
for
here.
the commander's signature.
I don't have time for that now. Dismissed.
Well, that's okay. They can wait till Colonel Blake gets back.
Colonel Blake is not coming back. Give me that.
I begin to tell you how much I love being here, surrounded by all you brave soldiers. But I have to admit, I am so sick and tired of seeing the color green.
Hey, speaking of green, Maggie, what do you call a frog on a merry-go-round?
Dizzy.
Speaking of Dizzy, I think it's time to bring out those Bonwit sisters.
Records for more plasma, penicillin, and other phytomedical supplies to this unit. This unit did receive these supplies
were not given to the major in charge of supplies, a Major Houlihan, according to him.
Her.
Sir?
Into her. She.
Who's a she? He is. Houlihan?
That's her.
Proceed, Major. These supplies were used to give aid to the North Koreans. They were either given or sold to one Meg Craddy, American nurse for the past 17 years, who lived in North Korea and has a clinic 3 miles north of the 38th parallel. Most of her patients are North Koreans.
We are fighting the North Koreans, Colonel.
I understand that, General.
That's treason.
Are these allegations true, Colonel Blake?
Yes, sir. They're essentially true.
So these allegations that are stated in this thing are true?
Yes, sir. Then, I must call in this informal meeting to find out whether or not commercial proceedings are necessary.
Cavalry. Pierce,
Who are these people?
that's Captain Pierce. That's Captain McIntyre. That's Meg Craddy, and that's,
This is a sample of Henry Blake's work.
brother, that's all I need. Yeah, if you like, in front of a firing squad. Did you get your rest, sir?
This girl and dozens like her will have healthy babies because of Henry Blake. Now, I operate a clinic, and when someone's sick, I don't ask their politics. Henry Blake's the only one that's ever helped me. He's a decent, caring man, which is more than I can say for you overpriced bellhops. I'm used to
General, can I say something? Before Meg Craddy set up shop, 7 out of 10 babies born to those hill people never made it past the first few days. My giving her penicillin and whatever, it just made her job a little easier. No money never changed hands, and I never deprived our wounded kids of one thing.
General Hammond, request permission to address this hearing.
And who are you?
Majors Burns and Houlihan, sir.
Well, which is which?
Doesn't matter, they're interchangeable.
Whatever they've told you, these two are living proof of Henry Blake's unfitness for command.
Now hold it, Major. Since Meg Craddy is an American citizen, I'm willing not to press charges for aiding the enemy. But damn it, Colonel, that's no excuse for this camp.
Since we have been here, we've seen petty bickering, summer camp capers, and behavior ill-befitting officers of the United States Army. In light of this inquiry, we have no reason but to proceed now with the court-martials under 107C, falsification of records, and 1095, non-performance of duties.
I'm placing you under arrest, Colonel.
What was that, Ray? Chopper.
You will be taken to cell. Where is everybody going? This is Korea, sir.
Before I joined the Army, I took an oath to help the sick to the best of my country's ability, and before the kids are coming through that door in a couple of minutes, they're going to need me in that oath. And when this is over, you can shoot me or court-martial me, whatever you want, but right now I'm going to do what I came to Korea to do.
Come on, help me.
Shut up, Frank! I said this man needs a doctor now!
Put the gun down. Everybody in here needs help. Now, please, put it down. We need another customer like we need another...
He's the last of my squad! We face the third wave on Hill 415 alone. It ain't the last! Someone has got to go home alive. This kid goes home alive, but I swear it's got his by witness. She'll be right next to him. Man, do it! Do it!
Bridget! Get this man's breath. Anybody see? Yeah, I'm finished. Come on, man. Go.
You hear me? You live! That's an order, you hear me?
That's about it.
than it is. It should feel better in a few minutes.
Still not open. Ray has a way of trying to get yourself off and things get you bad.
No, but you gotta brush off.
What ride? Helicopter ride. Told you the only ride you had was on the back of an army jackass. Your charming Lieutenant Martini has a very unique way of pricing cars. That's not possible, Doc. Lieutenant Martini got his first win by the same time our bag guy.
Nurse, give us a hand over here. Come on, hold it.
We were all told nice. She was a freak. She made the comments to the world backwards, but she landed on her feet. Isn't she beautiful?
Yeah, just like her doctor.
I don't know why it's right. Just why? Oh. You're getting the baby all wet. Come on.
That was quite a performance. Do you do that often?
Not too often, thanks to you, General.
Henry, your methods are unorthodox. Your men are undisciplined, and your unit is unmilitary. But I'm glad that you're on our side. Now, after what I saw in there today, I'm inclined to drop all charges against you. Major Burns, would you be willing to do so also?
Now, hold on a minute, General. I am proud to fight in the United States Army, and equally proud to fight in this war. My family came to the United States in 1927.
Riding on a pony.
I will not drop these charges. Colonel Blake's refusal to go by the book is a slap in the face to the loyalty and dedication given to the flag by officers and men like Major Warham and myself. I therefore decline to change my position in any way, shape, or form.
Frank, it takes courage to stand up for your beliefs. I'm proud of you.
What? You are?
Yes, I am, Frank. I'll bet your wife would be glad to know just what sort of man she's married to.
Hey, you know, Traveler's right. I mean, you're so modest, you've probably never told Mrs. Burns about, you know, the many times you've gone above and beyond the call of duty, working late into the night with Major Houlihan here.
You guys wouldn't dare. They drop all charges.
This inquiry is hereby adjourned.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
All right, Lopez, you don't believe it.
But you haven't seen it?
Seen who?
Their Jeep broke down right here at Match.
Goody for the Jeep. What are you babbling about?
4 of the sweetest little entertainment that a special service ever discovered were on the way up north. And their Jeep broke down right here at Match.
Is that what you're all excited about? You're still young, Lopez. I've seen some of those entertainers. Beasties. Hair like straw, skin like leather, teeth like nail files. And they're all shaped like Sherman tanks.
You don't want to meet them?
No offense, Lopez, but we'd rather be introduced to Daffy Duck. Yeah.
It's so hot sitting in that damn Jeep. Yeah, if we would have seen that Jeep a minute longer, we might have fired. I feel pain. Is there a doctor in the house?
Yeah. Remind me to introduce you Daffy Duck sometime.
Fingers are broken, no hot water for a couple of days. I Cut my nails back.
Anything your little heart's desire. Sit down, girls. Make yourself at home.
What is this private entertainment from a special service?
Girls, I'd like to meet Lieutenant Fury, Lieutenant Rowland, Lieutenant Phillips, Lieutenant Baker, and Captain McCarthy.
Oh, we're happy to meet you, gentlemen. Isn't that interesting, Missy? They're women. Oh, God. What is it that you do for special services? We sing and we tap dance. Sing and what? We tap dance.
Do people still do that?
We can tap dance faster than any person on the face of this earth. Or any other planet. Including South Korea. Would you like to see it? What are you in South Korea for? Well, to keep all the energy high and all the troops happy, morale, you know, to increase the fighting efficiency of our troops. Yeah. And at the same time, uphold the ideals of democracy. How long does that take you to memorize, dear? Well, there's more, but I mean, who can really understand all that? Perhaps that's better. For democracy's sake, I mean. Oh? Pay no attention to them mid things. Yeah, they're just jealous because we look like women. Let's get out of this restaurant, too. Yeah. You better get that Jeep fixed real quick.
Yeah, right.
Attention. Sergeant Devine has requested that all personnel refrain from using the nickname SOS when referring to chipped beef on toast. He would also like to remind the camp of the old adage about not angering the cook.
Hey, Cleaner, you missed all the excitement. We had a real mess here.
Oh, not so loud.
Hey, how was your dinner?
I thought it was a Turkish unit you sent me to. So, I had 3 marriage proposals, got into 5 fights, and I ate until I puked. I had a wonderful time.
Hold on, Corporal. See that tray? You didn't finish your peas.
They're as hard as a rock, Sergeant.
You're wasting food. Just look at that tray.
I can't, Sergeant. It makes me woozy.
You didn't even touch your meat.
The meat's all fatty. Oh, wait, that's the potatoes.
Don't you realize there are people starving in Poland?
Good, you can send them this.
What's going on now, Bulmer?
Oh, Colonel, I'm acting garbage officer.
We all know that.
Well, so there's been a tremendous waste of food, especially rutabagas, wine and beans, and breaded liver.
That surprises you.
Sure, but if the enemy got a hold of this, we'd win the war.
Tell you what, Bulmer, if there's anything left over that you think's edible, you eat it.
Here you go, Sergeant. Sir, your juice? Thank you, Radar.
Oh, tomato juice. Anybody want it? Don't you want it, sir?
Don't you just love it, sir?
Well, I do love it, but it doesn't love me. It's been so long since I had it, he forgot I was allergic to it. Last one sent me with a tree for $2.
I'm going to watch that man ride and ride it. I'm going to watch that man ride and ride it. I'm going to watch that man ride and ride it. And take me on his way. We've got a problem. You mean the bomb whip? No, I mean the nit whip. Who do those men think they are? They treat us like doormats, and when the dancing mice show up mounting baby talk, that's as royalty was in camp. Kind of ridiculous. We shouldn't let them get away with it. What do we do? Ask ourselves what Trapper and Hawkeye did. Formulate a plan. And then, action. We owe it to our pride. Yeah, I've been here a year, and Sergeant Devine has never made a cheeseburger for me. Yeah. Remember, girls, revenge is not only sweet, it's therapeutic. Here.
Okay. That's it, huh?
That was you. You look like you hamstered that.
No, sir. Hojohn's been drafted.
They can't do that.
But they can and they did. Can Henry do anything about it?
No, sir. Hojohn's bait.
Say, and what is age of service in the Korean Army? Are when a boy's testicles drop?
I wouldn't know about that, sir.
You really knows about all
I
that.
heard those guys are active. Look, there must be something we can do.
Oh, no, Captain Seuss, I must go. It is right. My father was a soldier and my uncle. It is my duty.
But your father and uncle are dead.
That's because they didn't have good American doctors to fix them up. I will not wait to be an American doctor. Now to be a Korean soldier. There's a book about medicine in America you let me read. Thank you.
Anytime. You'll be here when you get back.
Here's the Bible.
No. You take that and you keep it with you. Very generous of you, Frank. That's the least I can do. After all, he's going out to fight in that heathen Buddhist army.
Frank, those heathens are printing with movable type. It's 1402. Are you sure this is what you want to do, Hoja?
Yes, sir. First, it is my duty to be a good soldier to honor my father's name. Then I can be an American doctor.
Take care of yourself, Hoja.
I will. Goodbye, Captain Dr. Walker.
Quiet, Hoja.
Goodbye, Captain Dr. Tapper.
Make him sweat, soldier.
Goodbye, Major Burns.
Aye.
Let me be Frank. Frank? Well, yeah, doing good, kid.
Brave but misguided.
We'd like to apologize for the way we acted before, Nadine.
You weren't very nice.
Yeah.
He knows to give up a whole week's engagement in Bayonne, New Jersey just to be here with you.
Yeah, and share your hardships with you. I'm so sorry for you girls. You have such lovely skin.
Why, thank you. Here's lemons and full creams and... Sorry? Oh, didn't anyone tell you? You're in a hybrid period. Dermatologically.
Dermatologist. Sounds awful. What is it?
Skin rash.
They've written it up in the medical journal. They call it mash blotch.
Mash blotch. Once you get it, you can't get rid of it. I've got it all over my back. If you'd like to see it. You're going to get it with me. I'm delicate.
Require isolation. Sometimes it covers your face completely and breaks out in a violet purple. It comes from the locale here. Water and the food we eat. Even clothes are contaminated.
We'll shake hands with any one of us and might as well be embracing a bush of a poison oak.
Oh, look! I see the star splotch on your shoulder!
You haven't even had dessert yet. Yeah, let's go to the fight tent. We can dance cheek to cheek. We acted like we had poison oak or something. I didn't went away from home too long.
Hey, Japan! How about a cheeseburger?
Attention all personnel, this is an alert. I repeat, this is an alert.
Hear anything, Neat? Score? No, Sergeant, I'm not Radar O'Reilly. What a time for an alert. How many of them? It's hard to tell, always too many. Well, keep those beans moving. I hear them! Hey, Joey! Over here! Over here! Let's go, Ranger! Well! Let's go! 2, 3, go!
Oh, wow, what a mess. Stomach, kidney, liver.
What is this, an organ recital?
Keep it down. We're doing something very difficult over here.
What are you trying to tie your shoe again, Frank?
Colonel, wait, can we please have some measure of military discipline?
Oh, good idea. All right, everybody up for calisthenics.
Care to join us for push-ups, hot lips?
Oh, really?
Knock it off. We got the generator. All right, everybody, let's stay calm now. Don't panic. Keep going. You're panicky, Frank. So? What's third? Who the hell's ever in the Army, Frank? 307. Suture scissor. New. Not much. What's new with you? Ever so serious over there? I tried it once, Frank. Everybody laughed. Colonel? You better take a look at this. Just up here, nurse. Where is this guy?
They're bringing him into the OR, sir. He's right here.
Radar, you can't let anybody in here with a grenade in his pants.
Sir, he's not wearing any pants.
Holy cow. Nurses, foreman, get everybody out of here.
Houlihan, I need your help here on these spider trained air attack bone instruments.
You're gonna need some more out
Let's
there.
go, Igor. Get everyone out. Back in time, I can use your help with this, kid. Let's go.
Where?
Come on, guys.
Okay, let's go.
Look at this, Trevor.
Oh, wow, this is something they forgot to tell us in med school. Must be an easier way for a surgeon to make 4/1350 every month.
Need scalpels. I'll make the incision.
Bring me some towels. Towels, come on, quickly.
Come on now, all you nurses out of here.
Come on, forget the sandbags, get out of here.
Scalpel?
Okay. Scissors?
Scissors.
Okay, take it in.
I think the incision's long enough.
Be able to see a sponge?
Fun.
Ooh, boy, that's one hot potato. This kid can't be 18.
See if you can't get it to 19. Sponge?
Fun.
Right, there it is.
Who's gonna lift it out?
I'll have a late meeting. Okay, give me some time.
You got
Yeah.
it? Steady. Easy. Easy. Now get that thing out of here.
Good morning, all you GI. Hey, sorry I'm running a little late. I just had the pleasure of experiencing your nest tent. And let me tell you, it should be the cooks fighting this war.
I can see by your tie you had those eggs for breakfast. I saw those eggs, and let me tell you, you got more guts than me. Now for something that won't make your stomach turn, the Bonwit Sisters. You answer so good, it makes you feel so baby. Your lips go sing and makeup rhyme. Guarantee you one good real fine time. Drinking rum and coca, cola, go down point, good mother and son, working for the young all night long, make something love the next day, sitting hot, and cooler. Go down point, old mother and daughter, working for the Yankee dollar. Rum and Coca-Cola. Rum and Coca-Cola. Working for the Yankee dollar. All right, ladies. I have your assignments for tomorrow. I hope that's not what I think it is. We don't know what it'll be till November. Well, you guessed. Say it, you late. You're drunk. No. So you're not supposed to be cooking in here. I can't help it. I get cooked when I get drunk. Be careful or you'll go on report. Report? Heaven, the person doesn't submit his after school. I will not tolerate drunkenness. They
enough. I know you feel sad with those burn patients that look like mummies. You want to know why I'm drinking? It's to feel something.
Lieutenant, when you sober up, you report to my tent.
Major, why did we grow alone?
She's in enough trouble with that peroxide on her hair. In case you've forgotten, it's against regulations to steal from supplies.
Is that what natural wash?
My hair has always been this color.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You mean, strawberry blonde with black roots?
I don't have black roots.
All right. Great.
I've had it with you, Baker. You're on report. Your orders will be posted.
See you later on to Louis. What's Wayne? Bride of the girl and Bonzo goes to college. I'll wait for the book. You're lost.
Hi.
You are my Lieutenant Baker.
Yeah, she's in her tent, but I don't think she's allowed to see anybody.
Not anybody, I'm her husband.
Oh, I must see the guy who married her.
That's right.
Corporal O'Reilly.
What's the trouble, Corporal?
Oh, no trouble. She got into an argument with Major Houlihan and she's confined to her tent.
Oh, perfect. We never had a honeymoon. I finally get this 24-hour pass, hoping to surprise her. Now this.
I know a couple of doctors who could help you.
I don't need doctors.
Yeah, you need these guys. They're in the swamp.
Swamp?
Yeah, the swamp. Come on, I'll show you.
Gin.
You cheated.
Of course I cheated. Well, what about the next war?
Let's go deal with you with me.
All right, we don't talk for this war and World War III. Moron!
Radar? Where are we going under that trouble as it is?
Anybody else tell me you're blindfolded and taking a scalpel for you?
Oh, are we in the swamp, Radar?
What gave us away? What's the aroma? Don't smell anybody.
Trapper, Hawkeye.
Don't do that if you think the smell's bad.
We have a voice from the past field say 2 months ago in a cafe in Seoul, is this seat taken?
Tony? Oh, Tony, I don't believe it!
I hope being in trouble doesn't mean we can't see each other tonight.
I can't find the quarters.
I've got to be back tomorrow.
I'm doing post op in 10 minutes.
Don't worry about tonight. Trapper and I will take care of everything. We will? Oh, boy. At ease, everybody. Sit if you want. Now, you wanted to see me, Frank?
Yes, and it's very important.
What's the problem, Frank?
We have a situation that is way out of hand and something has got to be done.
I sent for Corporal Klinger, sir.
What do I want Klinger for?
Because it directly concerns him and it is very serious.
Better send for him right away then, Radar.
Yes, sir.
Go on, Frank.
Corporal Klinger has got to go. He is a menace to the discipline and morale of this military establishment.
Oh, Frank, didn't we just go through this with General Hammond?
But, Colonel, something has got to be done about Corporal Klinger.
Frank, did you say a few words? Maybe even gurgling sounds would help. Look, Frank, you keep this up, someone's going to do an autopsy on you.
I'm tired of that clown, Klinger. He's degraded all of us for the last time.
Corporal Klinger reporting, sir. Please be seated.
Thank you. At ease. Oh, here he is. Now, what's wrong with Klinger?
What's wrong with Klinger? A soldier stands in your office in a beaded evening gown and you have to ask what's wrong?
Well, I'll admit he's no Lana Turner.
I don't usually wear full length during the day.
This moron is bucking for a Section 8 discharge and I want you to help him get it.
Bless you, sir.
Section 8 is a pretty drastic matter.
Believe me, sir, I am drastic.
Colonel, we could always take the matter directly to the Adjutant General.
What? Oh, all right. You win. I'll have them send someone up from Seoul. Now, everybody out of my office. Out. You two, out.
Thank you, sir. You won't regret this.
Klinger, do you know what's involved with Section 8?
All I know is it'll get me back home to Toledo.
It's not that simple. Out. Radar, call division.
It's already been done, sir.
Nurse, you're out of uniform.
Where?
How about the swamp in about 5 minutes?
Alice, where you going?
Out of my way, Captain. This time they've gone too far. Pierce and McIntyre have quarantined my tent.
Why are you quarantining Major Houlihan's tent, Pierce? Because we had a soldier who needed to be quarantined. The only reason we used the Major's tent is because he looks alone. That's a good reason, I might add.
You may not add.
Subtract. What's he quarantined for?
About 24 hours.
Oh, what's the disease?
I'm glad you asked that.
Well?
Well, at first we thought it was the plague.
Yeah.
Then narrowed it down to either typhoid or schistosomiasis.
Schistosomiasis? What kind of nonsense is that?
No, Major. I've heard of that before. It's actually quite common.
Really?
Yes, millions of people contract it by wading waist deep in the River Nile.
Exactly. Now, you just excuse us.
Not so fast. Now, how do you suppose a foot soldier here in Korea, a fair distance from Egypt, got that disease, Pierce?
Maybe he went home to see his mummy.
What is wrong with this boy?
No, they reach us all the time with typhoid, so we just be sure, so we just had to quarantine him for a little while until he's positive.
24 hours to do it.
Colonel Blake, are you going to let them get away with whatever it is they're trying to get away with?
Well, it's only a day, Major. I mean, the boy's quarantined for 24 hours.
Oh, where am I supposed to sleep?
In the nurse's tent?
In the nurse's tent?
Yes, have to put another bed in there. Is that a problem?
No, of course not, Colonel.
Well, if it's a problem, sir, I'd be glad to speak to the nurses and Major Houlihan. And my snoring.
It won't bother me if she snores.
Hey, you save a couple of those nurses for me.
And me. Here's McIntyre. This is another one of your little jokes. I'll have both your buttons.
Mine's already spoken for him.
All right, I want this place to sparkle. Everything's sterile. All instrument packs complete. Check all trays and inventory all supplies. Also, due to a shortage of beds, I will be forced to sleep in the nurse's tent tonight. That's right, mine's been quarantined. I'm sure you are no more pleased about it than I, so I suggest we all try to make the best of it. Hot lips in our tent.
That'll be like sneaking past a watchdog. We'll chloroform the kibble. We'll rock and sleep.
Yeah, with a real rock.
Oh, I like it.
Sir, Major Freeman is here. Oh, have him come right in. Sir, the colonel will see you now. Radar, send for... He's on his way. Ah, Major Freeman, please come in. Have a seat.
Colonel, call me Sissy. Now, what seems to be the trouble?
It's Corporal Klinger. He's bucking for Section 8, giving everybody a big swift pain in the butt.
Well, is it?
What?
Psycho.
Well, he acts a little strange, but who's to say? Hey, you're the doctor. Oh, Radar.
Yes, sir?
Ah, here he is. Corporal Klinger, this is Major Friedman, Divisional Psychiatrist.
Major, sir! You got me up here? For him? For this?
Yeah, well, you see, it wasn't exactly my idea.
All the way from Seoul to ask me what? If he needs a girdle under that thing? Get this seams straight? Good. Sit down, soldier. I have a few questions for you. Stop bothering a while. All right. What's your name, honey?
Ha! I got you. Come on. Hand it over. Hand it over.
What's going on here?
Taking her down to the Yankees, caught red-handed stealing from your tent. They're all thieves. You can't trust any of them. Come on, let's go.
Wait a minute. Did you take this?
Yeah,
Why?
I did it for my mother and my sister.
What?
To bring us to our village up north. To bribe the border guards. I didn't think anyone would miss these bits and pieces. Everyone here is so rich. I didn't think you would give me the money to bribe the border guards. Bribery is dishonest.
You got that one. Let's go.
Really, sir?
Oh, what?
I said, really, sir?
No,
And that's an order, Sergeant.
Sign this and you'll have your wish.
What does it say?
It says I've examined you and found you to be a transvestite and a homosexual. For all I know, you may have postnasal drip. Thank you.
But I ain't any of those.
You ain't Errol Flynn either.
Where do you come up calling me that?
I think I got it from your cleavage. Sign this, and it becomes part of your permanent record. You understand? From here on, you go through life on high heels. Sign.
The hell I will. I'm just crazy. All I want is Section 8. You know what you can do with this.
Hey, soldier! You forgot your purse.
As the sun sets over Weijianbu, we bid fond farewell to yet another day of the Korean War. Sleep tight, and nurses, don't let Hawkeye and Trevor bite.
Well, how do I look? Sensational. Gorgeous. Is that the way we're supposed to look? I think so.
Bridget got it in Tokyo. But it's a little big through here.
Here, I loaned you my nightgown. I kept on you everything.
You don't think it's too much? I mean, I don't want to look overly anxious or anything.
Hey, like that. Please, the lamp. Off the light. Are we supposed to be asleep or just dozing off? Oh,
Well, what's this? Everybody in bed on time for a change?
well, maybe early to bed, early to rise.
No bull session? No coffee tonight?
No, Major.
We threw it out. Good night, Major. Good night.
We'll be signing off now, right after we hear a lovely lullaby for all you GIs. This Armed Forces Radio wishes you a good night. Pleasant dreams, boys.
Bum 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 bum. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Bum 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 bum, make him the cutest that I've ever seen. Bum 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 bum, give him 2 lips like roses and clover, and tell him that his lonesome nights are over. Sandman, I'm so alone. Bum 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 bum, don't have nobody to call my own. Bum bum bum, please turn on your magic beam. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Mr. Sandman.
Yes?
Bring me the cutest that I've ever seen. Give me the word that I'm not a rover. And tell him that his lonesome nights are over. Sandman, I'm so alone. Bum 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 bum. Don't have nobody to call my own. Bum bum bum. Please turn on your magic beam. Mr. Sandman, bring us, please, 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 Mr. Sandman, bring us a dream.
Put water in my gun.
How do you know it's water?
Hey, this isn't even a real gun. Where's my gun? It's stolen.
You beat it in the plowshare.
It's not funny messing with a guy's weapon, you know? Ha! Who goes there?
Baker, I was going to latrine.
The other way.
Klinger, I don't really have to go to the latrine.
You don't?
No.
I see.
Listen. Don't ask any questions, and my lavender peasant blouse is yours.
The matching scarf.
Mm-hmm.
Pass.
No, guys, I don't want to see your honeymoon.
All right, I was just leaving. Tony has to get back to his outfit.
Well, gee, I just thought you'd like some breakfast. If you scrape the black off, there's toast under there.
No, I've got to shut off. Take care of yourself.
Okay.
Right.
We will. Gee, I've got to go on.
Make sure to think about it, Trapper.
I will.
Oh, swell.
Good morning. Good morning, Lieutenant. This time I'm going to throw the book at you.
Rise and shine, match 407 Seminites. Another fine day dawns near the 38th parallel of lovely suburban Wijambu. Breakfast optional in the mess tent.
Major, can we talk to you? About what? About what you're going to do to Lieutenant Baker. And what does that have to do with you? She's our friend, and we don't want to see her in any more trouble. Then you should have stopped her. Let's go. What did she do that was so wrong? She spent the night in my tent with a quarantine soldier. That soldier was my husband, and it's the first time we've been together since our marriage. It was a violation of rules. Oh, come on, Major. You've ruled, regulated, and reported us to death. You're in the Army, and the Army means discipline. We know that, but once, just once, can't you show a little compassion? And once, just once, couldn't you be honest with me? Last night was just another joke, just another lie to Major Houlihan. How can we be honest with you? You're like a cat waiting for the mice to make another mistake so you can tell. Let's face it, Major, you don't trust us. Oh, and do you trust me? You act like I'm the enemy. All right. If I had asked you for permission last night, what would you have done? I would have said no. See? Not because of the violation of rules, but because of the rotten way you treated me. The way we treated you? What are you talking about? Did you ever show me any kind of friendship? Ask my help with a personal problem? Include me in on one of your little bull sessions? Can you imagine what it feels like to walk past this tent and hear you laughing and know I'm not welcome? Did you ever offer me a lousy cup of coffee? We didn't think you'd accept. When you were wrong.
Attention, ambulance approaching the compound. First triage team report on the double.
Special barracks on the double. Move it out, come on.
This is not bad. He can wait.
This one can't. He's been shot. Give me in the whole flat.
What happened?
She opened the step in front of the ambulance. I tried to miss her, but I hit her anyway. I wound up in a ditch.
All right, get right there. I need surgery. Well, she's not going to get it here. This woman is a whiplash hustler.
Well, if she gets surgery, she'll die before you get that whiplash.
Whiplash hustler? Yeah, Father. Korea's calling her. Step out in front of the U.S. Army vehicle. Fake an injury. Still Uncle Sam for everything he's got.
Yeah, he's right about this fake injury. Look at that fake blood.
This woman is a whiplash hustler. And she's an ambulance chaser. Sir.
I am a granddaughter, James Shaw.
Dating job. Please tell the sergeant here that it wasn't deliberate before he calls out a firing squad.
But it was deliberate.
Ha! Sir.
It's true. Some people pretend to have accidents, like the sergeant said. Others are like my grandmother. They believe they are followed by evil spirits.
Yeah, because sometimes jump in front of moving vehicles to scare the spirits away.
Exactly.
We hope the government understands something. Let's move her into triage.
You can't do that. It's against regulation.
Move, that's an order.
Major Burns will hear about this.
Oh, I'm sure he will. All right. No, take it easy, please. Please, calm down.
She's afraid. She wants to leave.
Tell her he's a better surgeon than he looks.
It's the spirits, she says, not monkeys.
Well, tell her the only spirits around here are still in the swamp.
At her age, it's useless to reason with her. She says remove her.
She doesn't get surgery, she could die.
I'm afraid it cannot be done unless it is done her way.
What is her way?
Spirits will have to be exorcised from this place.
You believe in spirits too?
I do not, but she does, and that is what matters. If you do not have the exorcism, she will insist on leaving and treating herself. Can you please do as she wishes?
Remove the evil spirit.
Yes.
Hey, I'll try anything once. A little salic acid and I hit the barbital. Oh my God, it backfired.
Now,
Right.
Pierce, what is going on in here?
The exorcism would have to be performed by a priestess. Once the spirits are gone, my grandmother will let you operate.
We don't have time for that.
She's only a mile away.
I can drive it, sir. Good idea, Igor. Go.
You do that, Igor, and I will bust you down to repeatedly permanent. Need some help in there too, Frank? Listen here, bud. U.S. regulations do not allow for heathen rituals on government property.
That's dangerous talk, Frank. If the spirit church you say that, they turn you into a pumpkin.
Or did I get it wrong?
Run along, Igor.
Permission to run along, Igor, denied.
Permission to deny.
I already, I have half a mind to report you to Colonel Blake.
I deny you have half a mind.
Why don't I just go see Colonel Blake?
Good idea. I'll deny everything. I'll deny anything. I'll deny everything. Run along, Igor.
Sure, you are the most unmilitary man in this man's army.
Thank you.
All right, Radar, where is he?
Where's who, sir?
That quarantine soldier in Major Houlihan's tent.
Oh, him. He was a real nice guy. I think he got better, sir, because we released him.
Released him? I thought he had typhoid.
Oh, that's right. Just the 24-hour kind, though.
Oh, what? I forgot. Pierce McIntyre, what the hell are you two trying to pull now? Where's that quarantine soldier?
Colonel.
I'm sorry about your tent, Major.
Colonel, I know all about last night.
Huh?
It's a private matter between me and my nurses.
You don't want to press charges?
No, sir.
But Margaret!
Shut up, Frank.
But Colonel!
Matter's been dropped, Frank.
Colonel, that's not all that Pierce has been up to. He's brought a Korean civilian in here with unauthorized wounds.
And an ambulance chasing.
And now he wants to drag him to pagan priestess and strap open with slits. I don't even believe it.
And poppycocks are
Go scrub up, Frank. What's up here, Pierce?
I'd rather not operate on an hysterical patient, Henry. I was just trying to put the old lady at ease.
Sounds reasonable to me.
It's against regulations. You can't go through with it, Colonel.
I can and I will, Frank. I'm the colonel here. Unless you have any objections, Father.
Me? Oh, certainly no. I wouldn't miss this for the world. Yes, me, Major.
What are your little spiritual thrills here?
Wonders of man and glorious is the ways of the Lord. I would not know when to kill lives for the glory of the Lord.
Well, what's that supposed to mean?
What, one way to skin a spirit?
Hey, hold on.
What?
What's this?
Igor says she's an exorcist. He's chasing away demons. Yeah, what's he doing here? He's exercising. He's getting rid of all the unauthorized spirits and things.
Really fascinating.
I wonder if she can exercise without calling it out.
Attention, incoming wounded, incoming wounded. All personnel to OR immediately.
Let's go quickly, guys. Come on. Get him down, please. I just can't wait. Get him all right away. Trapper! Trapper! What you got, Father? Hold on. Chloe, get the man triggered right away and have a prep. Come on, move it. You got him more, Father? Let's go out, Father. We need everybody in there. Hawkeye! Hold on. Henry! You get in here? Sure, Hawkeye. How you doing, Margaret?
I'm not sure, Doctor. Maybe we'll put the ready.
American Dr. Marcos, think they'll feel good, okay?
You got it. Breathe deep, please. Don't be full stop.
Igor! Colonel! We heard all this. Hurry up. This is Max here. Yes, sir.
Sounds like they found us.
Here we go again.
Those are ours.
What?
I know the sound. It was with the artillery. Those are like
Radar! They're not preparing for artillery, sir. What the hell is going on there? You're shelling up.
up. You gonna pull through? Yeah, he'll pull through. That's what I'm afraid of, honey. You know, the Korean Army needs men so bad they'll have them on the front lines before the stitches heal. I don't get it. You know, you try to do something decent for a kid, for what? They send them out to get shot up? Bring him in here and put him back together again for what, Father? So they patch him up to send him out again? I don't get it.
I'll be some assistance.
Yeah, Father, you can pray. Pray for all of us. I will.
As another 18 hours of meatball surgery winds down, Colonel Blake would like to offer his congratulations on a job well done. Stand down 4077.
Got news from the South Korean Army, Henry. One less soldier towards the enemy. Ho-John is dead.
Ho-John dead? Oh, that's a shame.
It's not a shame, Henry. It's a depravity. It's an obscenity. It's an abomination, Henry. This whole damn war is an abomination. They're not going to get away with it.
Pierce, what are you going to do? Pierce, you get back here. That's an order.
Why are we making fudge again this heat? The last time, paper threw it all over the back of the tent. Well, this time I thought I'd throw it all over the front so it'll match.
Oh, but we don't even use the water from our food.
Easy, ladies.
Major,
I have your assignments for tomorrow. I hope that's not what I think it is.
no, Major. It's fudge.
Cooking in the tent is against regulation.
Yes, Major. That's all.
Oh, now that's really bad.
How about a lousy cup of coffee?
I love it.
Last call for the Trans-Pacific bus lines. Now boarding for Seoul, Tokyo, and San Francisco.
Really going home, Sonny?
Yes, you're really going home. And as our 1 million passenger, you win an all-expense-paid trip to the beautiful U.S. of A.
But you will have to come back for the next war.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, come on.
No.
My soldier, take care of that leg. You want a window seat? How you doing?
Hello, doing okay?
Hey, hold it, John. Wait. You're not supposed to say anything until you get to Maine.
This says that your vocal cords have been injured and you're unable to speak. You understand? Good.
From now on, you no longer answer to Ho-John. You only answer to...
Private Charles Lamb.
Well, gee, sirs, I'm from Iowa.
Have a good journey, Private Lamb.
Colonel Blake.
What is it now, Frank? Can't you see I'm busy?
Colonel Blake, it's about Sergeant Bulmer. He's disappeared. Nobody's seen him for 3 days. That's just that rumbo-jumbo priest is exercising him.
Maybe the exorcism works, Frank.
Colonel Blake, this is serious. Now, what if they've captured him and are brainwashing him and torturing him by putting bamboo splinters under his fingernails to get information?
Information about what, Frank? How many bedpans we've got? What Klinger's wearing this fall? Dan, did it ever occur to you that Bulmer may have gone AWOL?
Oh, absolutely not. Bulmer is the best soldier this unit has got.
Bulmer is a twit.
Colonel Blake, I demand you look into Sergeant Bulmer's disappearance.
All right. Let's go find Radar. Have any of you guys seen Bulmer?
Has he missing?
You know, I thought he'd been awful peaceful around here.
Come on. Bulmer's been missing 3 days. Nobody's seen him.
Radar. I haven't heard from you yet.
About what, sir?
About Bulmer. Have you seen him?
I haven't seen him, sir. He's not here.
Well, then where is he, Radar?
Oh, sir. I've had just about enough of that.
Radar, why isn't Sergeant Bulmer here?
That's because his transfer came through, sir. He's been transferred.
Where's he transferred to, Radar?
Latrine supply section in Seoul, sir.
Train supply section, so who's the nincompoop who authorized that?
You didn't, sir. When Colonel Blake was under arrest. Come on, sir. That's up, Frank. That is your signature.
Yeah, see those skinny little lines are a dead giveaway, just like your lips.
Why didn't see that?
You know, Frank, you can have
Right
your
your
signature.
Or at least a distinguished service cross. You really think so?
Come on, I'll buy you, Frank.
And then we'll go to a movie.
Attention. Tonight's movie is damn it, what is tonight's movie? Movie in the mess tent, tonight.
Hey, Klinger, what's the movie? Well, I got this at the Army. But I've only got the second reel. I was wanting to see how that ended. Hey, I got just 3 right.
rides again with Jimmy Stewart.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
I'd like to meet my friend Park.
but I've only got the first reel.
Hey, Igor, we missed much?
Haven't started yet.
What's playing?
South Street Rise Again, partner.
I wanted to see This Is the Army. I got White Heat with Jimmy Cagney. Hey,
My brothers to the big house.
I'm a Yankee Doodle dandy. Dang, I've only got the first and the third reel.
Mayor, don't you have any complete movies?
What do I look like, Gilby Mayor?
Hey, why don't you play Destry Rides the Army again and breaks out in Prickly White Eagle?
Yes, sir. Good. Oh, no, sir. Colonel Blake will be mad as stick when he finds out.
Okay, then I'll do it.
Thank you, sir.
Radar. My letter, please.
Dear Hawkeye and all the doctors and sirs at the 4077, I have started college and have made many new friends. Dean Lodge tells me of all the trouble he had caused at Aberskogan. I tell him all the trouble he had caused in Korea. He had made me promise not to cause trouble like you. Your father likes this and says I'm the son he never had. The good one. Well, I have to go now and hit the books. That means to study. Thank you for everything you have done for me. Say hello to Captain Trapper, Radar, Klinger, Sergeant Devine.
Attention all personnel. The Chinese have launched an offensive and have pushed across the front. It's time for the 4077 to become mobile once again. Bug out and goodbye, Wee Jong-gu.
And now in their farewell performance, we brought a treat for you. We're bringing to you live from Seoul. There are those marigolds of song and dance, those all-American sweethearts, you remember them, the Bonwit sisters.
Hi, Dad. We'd like to sing a special song dedicated to all the hard-working doctors and nurses at the Mass 4077. And by the way, we know there's no such thing as Mass Squad.
If It brings on